family, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today is wash day. I'm going to show you how we went from this to this to this. But before we get started, your niece wanted to say hello. All right, so let's get right into it. First thing first, we're going to start out with a clean head of hair. I didn't show the treatment process this time. I'm only showing the washing process. If you want to see the treatment that I did this time, please comment treatment and I'll do a video next. All right, so we're starting out. I'm washing Nadia's hair in the tub. If you're an OG here, you know that this is where I wash her hair. And I'm trying out this set of shampoo and conditioner for the second time now. I liked it the first time we used it, so I'm using it again. So the last time we did the video, a lot of you were asking what is Nadia sitting on. Nadia is sitting on a stool, and I just had her sit really close to the tub, and then I leaned her head over with some towels underneath. This is a pretty simple process that I follow. I usually wash Nadia's hair in sections, and so I will braid it up in either 4 sections or 3 sections. In this case, I did 3 big sections, 2 in the front and 1 in the back. And then I'll use the shampoo. I make sure to get her scalp, really get in there to get all of the dirt and debris out. And then I make sure to get the ends of her hair. And then I also make sure that I rinse it a lot of times. And then I go back in with the conditioner. Do the same process. Sometimes I'll let the conditioner sit in her hair for about 10 minutes before washing it out. But again, same process. I make sure that I get all of the dirt, debris, grease, shampoo, and conditioner out of her hair before we get out of here. Again, if you're an OG, you know about the shrinkage. So here we are. We are fully washed and fully clean. So this is what Nadia's hair looks like. I know a lot of you keep asking me if I permed Nadia's hair or did some kind of texturizer. No, Nadia's hair is fully natural. As you can see here, her hair just shrinks a lot. And then I do use the machine that I'm going to show you here today. I do use that. And that is how I get her hair to look the way it usually looks. That makes you guys ask me if I have permed her hair. But no, Nadia's hair is fully natural, and I've never ever put any kind of perm or chemical weaves or even attachments in her hair. So yeah, this is where we are. We're gonna go ahead and start out with the drying process. Again, if you're new here, Nadia is very tender-headed. Sometimes, or a lot of times, I do cut out the parts when she's making faces or crying and stuff like that. I did leave a little bit in this time so you guys can see, because I do talk about it a lot. And this is just to let you know that if you have a kid who is crying and fighting you to do their hair, it's very normal. A lot of kids are like that, especially for my daughter. So her wash days are usually a task. But anyways, as you can see here, she has her I guess is a unicorn with a lot of hair. So she's doing her baby's hair as I do her hair. That is a great distraction for her. And sometimes I'll give her her iPad or my phone to play on, to distract her. I myself, and I've said it before, I'm also tender-headed. So you'll see that throughout the life of my channel, I don't really go out to do my hair a lot. Once in a while, I might go out and get a wash and blow dry and sometimes a silk press, but that's about it. Braids, weaves, all of that I do myself because I do know that I'm tender-headed. Anyway, this is the Rev Air machine. A lot of you have been asking me about the machine. This machine has been a lifesaver and a life-changing equipment for me and my daughter. It is just so amazing. As you saw before, Nadia making faces. As you saw before, Nadia's hair is fully wet. It's not blow dried or flat ironed. So we started out with wet hair, and that's the great thing about this machine, because your hair can be soaking wet and the machine just sucks it in, and then it comes out dry and I guess straight. So the great thing about the machine is that it requires minimum, very minimum heat, so it doesn't cause heat damage. So again, what I usually do is I'll go back and section off her hair in about 4 different sections. And then once I start on this section, I'll go back in and then separate the sections into smaller sections and then comb it through as I use the machine. So this way I can get all of the tangles out. And if you really look closely, she had these like white things. I don't know what they are, but she usually has them in her hair a lot. It's not dandruff. I think it's debris from the rubber band. And usually when I have her hair done, I'll do like her edges, and I'll put oil on her scalp. I'll just do a lot of stuff throughout the time when her hair is done, just to keep her scalp moisturized and to keep her hair healthy and growing, so it does collect. So when I do wash it, because I don't comb her hair while I'm washing it, all of that stuff just stays there. And then when I do go ahead and flat iron it, blow dry it, as you see me do here, that's when you see the little, I don't know, things come out, and they're usually like bright little fur balls or whatever. Okay, this is what they look like. So it's nothing alarming. Like I said, she doesn't have dandruff. Her scalp is very, very healthy and clean. She doesn't have any kind of scalp issues. Her scalp doesn't itch at all. And you guys know that I do the aloe vera treatment, especially for Nadia's hair. I do the aloe vera treatment a lot more than any other treatments, I should say. So yeah, anyway, we're in the back now. Again, I'm just repeating the process here. I did go ahead and leave the sections bigger because Nadia was getting irritated. She was getting tired. So I just went ahead and grabbed the big section and put it in the machine. But again, the best result is to not only do a few passes, but whenever I do a pass, I'll grab the hair and comb it out, try to detangle it, and also get the dirt out of her hair, and then I'll put it back in. So when I say passes, I'm talking about the 30 to 60 seconds durations, and I'll pull it out, brush it out, and then put it back. So I'll do that 3 to 4 times, or until the hair is completely dry, or, I feel satisfied. But anyway, we're done with our blow drying. This is what Nadia's hair looks like. This is what her hair usually looks like when you guys ask me if her hair is permed. As you saw from the start, again, her hair is completely natural, but this is what the machine does. This, I didn't have to flat iron. I didn't have to put any kind of heat, except for the minimum heat that the machine provides. You can also dry your hair with the machine without heat. So again, that's one of the reasons I love the machine. The video is not sponsored at all, but a lot of you always ask me about the machine, so I will go ahead and link it to this video. But yeah, I love it. I've used it ever since I got it. I've had it for about 3 years now. I've used it on every single wash day on my hair and on Nadia's hair. But anyway, so her hair is washed. It's clean, it's blow dried. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to oil her scalp. So today is mostly about really oiling Nadia's hair for her next protective style. And I usually do these 3 little things on her head because Nadia is very, very tender-headed. And I do want to do a lot of cute little kids hairstyles, but by the time we're done with the treatment, the washing, the blow drying, she is completely done. And I don't blame her. Like I said, I know exactly how it feels because I am tender-headed as well. I think she got it from me. So that's my cue to, just say, you know what? We've done enough for today. So what I'm doing here is I'm going back in and sectioning off her hair again into 4 sections. And then I'm going to go ahead and oil her scalp and massage her scalp. This is a very, very important step in Nadia's wash day routine because this is how I keep her hair healthy. This is how I keep her hair growing. And this is how I try to retain her length as well. Nadia, just like everyone else, had a setback. There was a time when Nadia's hair was very, very long. It was more healthier than this, but she had a setback and a lot happened, which we can go into in another video. But her hair started to break off. Her hair started to not grow, and it just looked really unhealthy. And if we're being honest, it's not her fault. It's my fault. I was going through a lot. So unfortunately, she kind of, went through that with me as well. So by going through a lot, I mean, I just wasn't caring for her hair like I should have. And I was keeping her hairstyles in for longer than I should have. I was doing the same thing to myself. So anyway, that's what being a mom is. But yeah, so now that her hair is sectioned off, we're going to go back in with our aloe vera oil. Like I said, this is a very important step for Nadia's hair. This is what keeps her hair growing. This is what keeps it healthy. This is what keeps it clean and moisturized, and just, you know, this is the magic for my hair and Nadia's hair. I'll leave a link below for the oil as well for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. This is the 100% natural aloe vera hair growth oil that I use for my hair and Nadia's hair, and then I go back and do her protective style. So this time I did do something brand new. Yeah, this is unheard of for Nadia, especially because of how small these twists are. If you all want to know how we got here, please comment twist down below and I'll do a full video on how we got here. And yeah, this is the protective style that we did this time. This is going to last much longer than the typical week that her hair lasts, and it's going to save me time. It's going to save her tears. And yeah, thank you all again so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the machine and the aloe vera oil down below. We love you all, and we'll see you all in our next one. Bye.